Hello and welcome back to Divide and Conquer version 5 and the Bree campaign. And where we left off, we were about to get involved in a battle against Captain Ecorian. And yeah, we're about to kick this into gear. We've got a strength ratio of 5-3, so there is a chance they could do quite well here, but I think it's highly unlikely. We should be able to shred these bandits with the wave of our ranged support that we have available to us.
Muster your courage, men! We march in.
And yeah, again, we've got a decent hill here, so I think we will take advantage of it. So let's take our sheriffs. They are going to be our front line, I think, in this battle. We'll then use our archers in a group behind, and then we'll use Bree and his bodyguard. Let's group these, actually. Alright, this feels positive. Yeah, the hill position should get us a pretty good spot with which to open up. Let's ungroup them now. Let's position them to the side of this big tree. This is going to be the battle of the tree for the people of Bree. When will they... Okay, so they'll enter range at the foot of that location there. Okay, so we've got the sheriffs with their rocks. Now, these guys don't have a huge amount of armor, so we should be in a good spot to deal with that.
So fall the corrupt.
Okay, so our archers are up and running. Some good victories there. We're going to consider that unit combat ineffective in a moment. Alright, let's open up with them. Got the first stone throwing happening.
Keep them at a distance.
Okay. Alright, let's pull over there with you. Get over there. Alright, let's get over there.
The enemy are badly bloodied. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
And then we should get a decent bit of victory there. Well done. Let's bring those dwarves around the flank. Not very often you get a flanking dwarf. But... oh, there we go. That's caused them to run.
The enemy army flees the field, awed by the victory.
Alright, that was a decent victory. We healed mainly watch sheriffs. We lost 9 dwarven travelers there, but we mainly lost sheriffs, so that's fine. Okay, we sat the camp.
Glory, honor, victory.
And
yes, my lord.
we've got 2 turns left there for that.
Your orders, my lord.
Right, and I think we'll disband these guys. And then I think we'll take all of you.
Your will, my lord.
So
Your orders,
we're going to take all of them towards down there.
With honor.
Get on the
We
road.
shall continue tomorrow.
Yes, my lord.
Head in that
We
direction.
can go no further, my lord.
Income's not too bad.
My lord.
And you're going to take 2 turns to come out, but that's fine.
My lord.
Do we have any more list work to do? So agents-wise,
Yes, my lord.
you're over there.
Approaching.
Tis good to see you, my friend.
We'll do
How
map
can we-
info. And I don't suppose... How about 500?
This seems
Okay,
quite good, Adrian.
so that'll do for them. I think we want to head south.
Tomorrow's
Yeah,
journey
towards the
planned
orcs.
out.
Let's do that.
Stopping here.
He's not a great diplomat, but oh well, we will do what we can. Bert is gonna keep on
Without
heading towards
question.
Eridluin.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, and yeah, income-wise, don't really want to be building anything else at the moment. Got a training camp going. Let's end the turn here. And I do hope everyone is enjoying this series. I know that I am. Right, so we've got some here. These will be out soon. Making decent amount of profit every turn.
Yes, my
With
lord.
before out into the
Yes.
world.
Making camp here.
And I think we'll go low tax rate now on some of these. We really want to build up these settlements. And it's not a huge amount of difference between having a low and a high tax rate on our income position, so we'll go low there. The very high is still occurring over there.
Your orders, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Okay, yeah, we can't get this guy
Yes, my
in,
lord.
but that's fine.
I'm gonna stick you.
There is that one little group down there, so
Your orders, my lord.
Have a taste of my
I'd
blade.
completely forgotten about them. Right, so you're nearly there. Let's take
Orders.
Morty up to here,
By your command. Erecting a watchtower.
and that gets us good sight range over here.
As you wish. Continuing tomorrow.
Don't think we need another one. I think the
We have
next one's
marched our
probably
limit.
over here.
Continuing tomorrow. We have
I
marched
would
our
say.
limit.
Right, can we
Your
get some
orders.
trade rights?
Approach.
Bring a proposition for my king. Your plan seems
Good.
something else you'd like to
They're
suggest?
bankrupt on the old wealth front, but just because they're showing as bankrupt doesn't mean they have no money. So let's try and do 750. Seems balanced.
Do not
Yeah.
think that is
They
all.
will take it. That's good.
Farewell.
Let's help build up that income a little bit. And yeah, I kind of think we want to head towards Enid-Waith.
Yes,
Let's try and be
I shall
friends,
continue tomorrow.
because if we can get ourselves friendship with them, that'll
Yes,
secure
my
our
lord.
flank.
As you wish. Stopping here.
Okay, and I would like us to take Under Towers and Mengelin at some point. Cardlin proper, so there's that little captain down there to deal with.
Yes, my lord.
4 units of orcs might be a little bit more difficult for us to deal with, to be honest with you.
Your orders, my lord.
We could send
Your will, my
Barlaman
lord.
out to go join up with this army, actually, to
We
get
can
it
go
dealt
no
with and
further, my
sorted.
lord. Making
So, you
camp-
know what,
Yes,
we will
my
do
lord.
that. The Dunedain camp's nearly done. Lumber camp's there. Do we want to build the meeting hall? Or the chicken farming? Could get the chicken farming here, let's do it. That'll help with our income. So, a couple of extra units now that are live. So, the cavalry and these fine gentlemen. So, I think we will send these guys
Orders.
over towards
By
the
your
fort.
command.
So that helps to deal with our income.
Your orders, my lord.
Right.
Yes.
We can put you into there. That'll give us, yeah, that'll take us positive.
Yes, my lord.
And that also helps down there. So, going to be making 103. It's not great, but it's something. And then,
My lord.
yeah, Morty
Yes.
and his group.
Erecting a watchtower.
Some more watchtowers there.
By your command. Continuing tomorrow.
And then
We
another one
advanced
down
our
here.
leader.
And then probably want to just complete this over there. There's a little bit of a spot in this area that we would like to clean up if we can. But, yeah, we've nearly dealt with everything.
I'm gonna stick you.
There's an annoying amount of barrow whites that we would like to try and clean up if we could. Okay, so
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
My lord. Your will,
the cavalry is the only thing
Yes,
that can
my
move
lord.
at any kind of pace in that scenario. And yeah, is there anything else that we need to do? No, I don't think so. Although, yeah,
My
we could
lord.
keep this guy moving down south. So, do we want to talk to Rohan first, or do we want to go to Enid Wife? Probably the Enid Wife
Without
people.
question. Tomorrow's journey planned out. Yes, my lord. As you wish.
Okay, a little independent
Without question.
elven army.
As you wish. Stopping here. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Okay, let's end the turn again. Okay, so we finished that hunting camp in Bree. That helped our income a little bit. Okay, let's take
Your will, my lord.
Your orders,
all
my
of
lord.
our soldiers.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Form up with
Assembling us,
Bilbo.
We shall engage.
And we have Captain Gorbag down here. So, Captain Gorbag, what do we think? We've got a 5-to-2 ratio in strength, so a little bit over a 2-to-1, so that's good. We've got a decent archery advantage. In fact, that's the only advantage we've got. Nothing but archery. Let's see what we can do. Okay, and again, a really big hill for us to camp on. So what we're going to do is we're going to put all of our hobbits up front. Then we're going to position our dwarven travelers behind. Then I think we're going to have our... Yeah, we'll have these guys there. We'll have these guys on the flank. Yeah, let's have you there. And then I think we'll have, yeah, our watchmen over here on this flank. Then we'll take a unit of heavy cavalry, as it says over here, there. And like so. And then we'll just pause it a second. We're going to try to organize that. And then, yeah, we're going to get the cav to go over there. And they're going to come towards us. Okay, and I think our Dunedain are going to really shred them here. Really don't like the woods. The woods are a little bit of a problem, but that's fine. Okay, so Dunedain opening up. Very quick reload as well. And, oh, it wants to power off. No, no, no. And yeah, they've got a really good arc of fire. They've got a less good arc of fire. Right, so yeah, we're going to keep you attacking there. You're going to go for the big mass in the center, as are you. And then we're going to get you onto the flanks, like so. Okay. And yeah, starting to tell now. Alright, we're going to make some losses here. But if we do this, it should help a little bit. And then we'll take Bilbo into them. These units will both replenish.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. If we continue like this,
right, there we
will
go.
Smash the enemy.
Right, they're fighting to the death. Right, there we go. We've got some fleeing. Perfect. We only lost 29 there. That was pretty good. And we've healed 3 gatekeepers, so that's always a big positive. Watch Cirrus 2, 1. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yep, we'll take that. Okay, that nets us a little bit of income.
We have triumphed.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Okay, so right now we can afford to keep this army out in the field, which is, hey, that's good. And we've got more support on the way. Almost debating whether or not we should. I mean, some of you are quite. I mean, these are quite expensive, so yeah, it's not an exact science.
Yes.
Right, let's
By
go
your
here.
command. Erecting a watchtower.
That lets us build yet another watchtower.
Yes. Erecting a watchtower.
And then we get some more. We've got the option to get some more bandits. I don't think we will, to be honest with you. I quite like the fact that we've been able to get decent sight range over pretty much everything on our frontiers. That is bloody good.
As you wish. Continuing tomorrow,
My lord. As you wish.
I think we're going to try and get these guys
Orders. By your command.
to move on up.
Your will, my lord.
And then we might want to put these guys in the fort up to the north, but we will see. We're losing a little bit of money now, but that's okay. We can make up for that probably somewhere.
Yes, my lord.
It's fine to have one thing where we lose money. That's not the end of the world. Could get another chicken farming down in Longbottom, but we could also get one over here. Although in Bree, yeah, a building in Bree, that would be better. The market. Traveller's Way Station, Trading Post. So there's the market or the trading post. Trading post is a little bit cheaper than the market. They both take the same amount of construction time. Get chicken farming. Should we build the trading post? Yeah, let's do that. Every little will help. Let's get a spy going. And... do we want a unit of Dwarven Travelers, or would we rather an infantry unit? Like I say, they're quite expensive, but they're the only option we've got on the table at the moment. Let's give it a turn and then see how we feel. It's going to be a big drop off in income. We could take the bandits, I guess.
Your will, my lord.
But
My lord.
yeah, not sure about that. Right, let's end the turn here, I think. I guess the only other thing to do, actually... oops.
Erecting a watchtower. Yes.
That's a bit of a shame. We're going to lose a little bit of income there now as a result. Let's just do this for a turn. Just so that we don't turn into a deficit. And then let's end it. I meant to go to Foreign Halls, get that done. Oh well, it's not the end of the world.
Greetings.
Ah.
A word for you. Aye, that was very well.
In which case,
What's your
we'll do
next
map
suggestion?
information. And, I don't know, it says you're very poor, but do you want 1,000?
There's not. Have something else you wish to
Map
propose?
info. What if we were to go for 500, hey? That's a deal.
Let's
Nah.
forget.
Okay, so recruited a spy. Got a chicken farming. Half blocked.
My
Let's
lord.
You have
go
a
to foreign here. And let's do map info. And 750. Go on. You know that's a deal and a half. There we
I
go.
accept. Good day.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Okay,
My
we'll
lord.
get you back in.
By your command.
And we can lower that again. And lower that there. Making good income. It's not bad at all.
Your orders, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
And let's
By
get
your
you into
command.
there. Free upkeep. Yeah, that's making a lot more now. Okay. So we're going to turn pretty decent profit next turn. Not bad.
Orders.
Let's
Yes.
get you in there. So all these guys are free. Let's take the spy
My lord. I shall continue tomorrow.
and move them
Tomorrow's
towards
journey will find out.
Koloniak, I think it's called. Something like that. It's good to get sight range over kind of where the enemies might approach from. Let's see if we can't
Yes, my lord. As
get
you
a
wish.
little bit of money out of
Without question.
Enidwaif. Okay.
My lord. Yes, my lord.
And then let's move
Making
you out.
camp here. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. We can go no further,
And
my
then
lord.
end the turn. I think there. We'll turn a pretty sizable profit unless there's anything we want to build. I mean, in Longbottom. Could get the Leather Tanner. Not 100% against it. Why not? We know we're going to be turning a relatively good profit. Let's get one.
My lord.
Okay, now I think we want to head
Yes.
down south with you. And I think you
Yes, my
guys
lord.
actually might be better to
Without question.
head
Yes.
towards Rohan and
Without question.
Isengard, because there's some easy wins there for income. And
My
then
lord.
Bert can go be friendly to Enidwaith, because he's
Your
the better
orders.
diplomat, to be honest. Like, the other guy's a little bit useless. Okay, and then could just build up our income for another turn. You've got the chicken farming already, right? Oh, I've got the office there. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the chicken farming's too expensive. Let's just
Your orders, my lord.
let
With honor. This tower will keep vigil
just let
over the
before
lands.
like handle the last of that. Like the building of towers and things.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, is there anything else like we want to do?
Yes.
Like
Making camp
maybe
here.
down there. I know that Core Willashar is like in this direction, and that's going to be our first target. So we
Your
might
order.
want to
Yes,
send
my
out
lord.
Orders.
our units to go handle that.
My king. Your will, my lord.
How much do you cost? 227, 209. Okay, so
Your will, my lord.
yeah, you are the best options. Let's move you out to go join up with this fine gentleman.
As you wish. We can go no further today.
There's no point keeping you garrisoned if you're not getting any free upkeep. So, yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
My lord.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
And we could send you guys down towards the fort here.
Approaching quietly. Approaching.
Yeah, that's a
quietly,
decent little army.
my lord. Approaching quietly.
Okay, so the Dunlendings are on our border. Who are they at war with at the moment? So just us and Rohan at the moment. That's not so great. The Orcs might go to war with them soon. We'll have to see.
Orders.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
But this fort can defend quite nicely. Let's end the turn here.
Your orders, my lord.
With honor. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Your will, my lord. By your command.
Yes, my lord.
We're
So
combining
before can
forces.
handle that. Let's send out
My lord. Orders. Orders.
our
Yes. We'll
troops
make
over
camp
here and get them into a good place. Oh. So a little war with the Orcs. So we're still running a positive money-wise. So that's pretty good. If we were to take that fort, it would be useful. We could start to build up another little army over here. We've got the money to do it. Let's get them some woodland hunters and the dwarven travelers, because they're both decent. And I mean, the dwarven travelers, so 5, 3, and 10 for 290 is better than I would say 15 and 4 for 320. If I had a choice of what I would take. Okay, and can we do anything? Yeah, we can. We can build a little bit more income for a couple of turns. Let's do it. Yeah, start turning more of a profit, please. And then, yeah, let's
Your will,
put these
my lord.
militia
As
into
you
here.
wish.
It's good.
My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching
Farbad doesn't
quietly.
look like it's massively defended at the moment.
My lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, and then
Yes,
yeah,
my lord.
we're going to take Bert. Bert can continue
Impossible.
his journey
I
down
cannot do
towards
that.
there.
Your orders. Yes. Without question. Yes, my lord. As you wish.
And we are slowly but surely approaching Rohan. Right, let's end the turn. Okay. More Dwarven Travellers. Always love that. So they're garrisoned. Make a decent return on them. Don't cost anything. With 4,000 money, I mean, the market becomes something that I'd like, to be honest. Yeah, let's do it. That seems like a worthwhile investment.
Your will, my lord.
Let's put you into there.
Yes.
My lord.
And we want another unit to support this. Maybe another infantry. Or a band of brass. I mean, the band of brass, 215. They've got better melee stats than those guys. Yeah, let's do it. They'll both be done at the same time. Seems worthwhile. Farmhand pikemen, not very good.
Your will, my lord. As you
Right,
wish.
you're
Your orders, my lord.
getting into position there.
With honor.
My lord. Yes.
Take before the ranger out.
Forces, my lord. Your will, my lord.
Yeah,
March
start
to
putting you over
exhaustion,
there.
continuing.
Yes.
Oh,
my lord.
Ed. He's a new commander. Alright, we'll put him
Assembling
in.
a mighty host.
Your
Parliament?
orders, my lord.
Aye.
Yes, my lord.
Keep Bilbo in there, maybe? I mean, to be
Your
honest with
yes,
you,
my lord.
let's just move them
Aye,
all out.
lord.
Yeah.
With honor.
Okay, so we won't be quite doing a profit at the moment, but that's fine. Don't mind losing about 500 a turn. Spies are in a good place. Good if we could kind of encroach. Okay, Osgiliath is under attack.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
It's a very interesting position that these guys find themselves in. Okay, so pretty strong garrison grouping there. In Longbottom, we could go for a very high trax rate, but we're only talking a 60 gold improvement, so it's not much. Happy to do very high there for a turn. Another 100 there. Like, let's just... We realise we're going to make everyone a little bit unhappy, but
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord. Your
think-
orders, my lord.
it's just one of those things.
Yes, my lord.
Mass up our army,
Assembling a mighty host. Yes.
right, and
As
then
you
head
command.
towards Cor Willashar. Decent garrison, but not brilliant. Going to be losing about 314 per turn. I'm okay with that. Especially because we'll have the market, which will be built soon. That'll net us 100, so those items, we might start to turn a positive.
I have nothing to say to you.
Yes, my lord.
Some
Without
more
question.
rebels.
Yes, my lord. As you wish. Yes.
Right, and then
I
we're
shall
hoping we can
continue
find
tomorrow.
Isengard and the like soon. So... so now that we've got a nice little army up together, including some more Greenway, do we want to send them out? Do we want a bit of cav for support in this kind of secondary army? 770 is steep, but they're good. We're only doing a small deficit. Could probably make it up with map info and stuff. Let's do it. Let's build them. No harm. Okay, so war declared. King of Dale and Dol Guldur. Very sad.
Yes, my lord. Without question. Yes. Yes. Stopping here. I
Let's
shall
try and
continue
go for that
tomorrow.
over there.
Stopping here.
And then
Yes, my lord.
Bird is
Without question.
well and truly making his way
Your
down.
orders, my lord.
And yeah, the options for more bandits, but
We shall
don't think we'll
prevail.
take it.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
So 3 turns until they hopefully sally out to fight us. And yeah, still turning a little bit of a negative, but that's fine.
Approaching.
Let's see if we can't.
Approaching.
Yeah, so there's Argond with the bandit spam.
Approaching quietly. Tomorrow's journey. My lord.
Okay. Right, I think that's another turn end. And let's drop a quick save. Just to make sure the game doesn't crash. I realise it had been a while. Okay, and yet more free upkeep. So we've got another pretty decent little town on the way. We're still in deficit to the tune of about 228 a day, but...
Your orders. As you wish.
Oh.
I shall continue tomorrow.
So I can see a little bit
Tomorrow's
of
journey
the
planned out.
Enid Waif positioning.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
I imagine Karas and Nernled's somewhere over here.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
And then...
Yes, my lord. Yes. Without question. Yes.
Is there something I can do for
can we do trade
you?
rights?
Do not think, our people. You have another
Map
proposal there?
info. They're bankrupt. So let's try for 500.
Something else you'd like to suggest?
Let's,
Our talks seem pointless.
Your orders.
yeah, let's, like, wait till next turn for that. Unfortunately, this guy just isn't as good a diplomat
Yes.
as
my
the
lord.
other guy. But the trade... that might help a little bit relatively soon. At least we make enough money to pretty much keep this relatively good army out in the field. Like, it's not that bad an army at all. The sheriffs aren't very good, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, we failed a mission, but we were never going to take Mangalin immediately. So we're now only in deficit to the tune of 123, so that's good. We're on very high tax rates everywhere. Still growth in the majority of regions, but just not making a huge amount of money.
My lord.
Yeah, there's
Approaching
Karas Nernled.
quietly. Approaching quietly. I shall
And
continue
we'll need to leave
tomorrow.
enough of a garrison to fend off those bandits, I would say.
Your orders. As you wish. Without question. Yes. Without question.
Okay, it's
As
over
you
there, I
wish.
think.
Stopping here.
So, want us to try and strike up an alliance with Enid Waif if we can. Want to protect our southern flank. And 1 turn until they surrender. They might just surrender out the box. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they actually do that. Okay. 22 a turn. Yeah, it was
Yes,
you,
my
wasn't
Have
it?
something to discuss with us?
So yeah, they're bankrupt. Okay. Why don't you give us 350 for our map info?
We have no complaints with this goodbye.
Okay, that'll at least get us a
Yes.
little bit positive. Ah,
As you
Foldberg.
wish. Yes. As you wish.
And we've reached Rohan
Yes.
proper. Helm's Deep. They got some Cav and Erkenbrand. Not bad. Oh, and we've turned a positive this turn. Right, let's end it, and then hopefully Cor Willashar will attack us. Or surrender. Okay, and I think we will call it an episode here. We have pretty much a 3-to-1 advantage over these fine fellows. The Woodland Hunters, probably their most dangerous unit to us from a pure damage dealing perspective, is the Sellswords. These are a pretty good unit. 7 charge, 15 attack, 18 defense. They are pretty strong. But if we can whittle them down, the bandits, we know that they're not anything to worry about. The Woodland Hunters have good missile attack, but they're very awkward when it comes to attacking normally. These guys have a really good charge, so if you can interrupt it, things are in a good place. But I think I'll call it an episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next episode. Thanks again. Bye-bye.